Asti ekam guna kirtanareva krishnasya mukta sangha has descended from Goloka Vrindavan, the spiritual world, by Lord Chaitanya's mercy. In this age of Kali, which is an ocean of faults, to give the greatest benediction of the supreme perfection of all liberations, Krishna Prema, if we simply learn the art of chanting. We read in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita how Lord Chaitanya and his devotees would chant all day. And one evening, Lord Chaitanya said to his devotees, "We are chanting all day, but why are we wasting our nights sleeping? Time is so precious. We don't know how much time we have." This was Prahlad Maharaj's emphatic message. That at any moment, for anybody, death could come. It's incredible how when I travel around, how children, little children, with cancer, something you expect for old people, but the cancer wards for children, I know in Bombay, are overflooded, overfilled. We just don't know what's going to happen to any of us at any time in this world. There's earthquakes, there's terrorists, there's all kinds of bombs in people's hands, and there may be bacteria in our body we don't even know about that are issuing a death notice to us. So time is precious. The Prabhupada quoted Chanakya Pandit that if you lose a moment, you cannot buy it back. Even if you're a billionaire or a trillionaire, you cannot buy back a single moment. Time is so precious. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, why are we wasting our life sleeping at night? We should continue the kirtan all night, every night for the next year. How many of you would like to get that instruction?
When we get a little nap.
How many of you think you could do it? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught the process of how we could do it. It's right there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He gave a verse which was the key by which one could chant the holy names constantly. Trinadapi sumichena tador ibase ishtuna amani namanadena kirtanaya sadhari. One should feel oneself lower than the straw in the street, more humble than a blade of grass. One should become more tolerant than a tree.
Fine, thank you.
Eager to offer all respect to others and not expect respect for oneself. If this is our ideal, if we strive to practice these principles and pray for this consciousness, then Krishna will be so pleased. We guard against the 10 offenses, but if we follow the principles of this verse, there's no possibility of committing any serious offense. You may accidentally touch your toe to another devotee's body, which is a little offense. You're not going to fall down for that. Real offenses is when they're done out of disrespect or envy, or with a malicious motive, or with serious carelessness. But when we are humble, when we are tolerant, and Srila Prabhupada, when he defines tolerance, It's very often in regard to forgiveness. You have a grateful heart. You can be very tolerant, very humble, and very forgiving. If you have an ungrateful heart, it's very difficult to do anything in Krishna consciousness. So for the next 1 year, the devotees, they applied this verse. Chaitanya Charitamrita says that we should take this verse and string it on the holy name of Krishna and wear it over our heart always. And they would chant. Sometimes these all-night kirtans and they would do all-night dramas were so wonderful, they were so ecstatic. But when the sun would rise, which meant they had to end the kirtan, at least for that night, they had to leave. The devotees were so angry with the sun that the devotees were glaring at the sun as if they were, by their glance, they were going to burn the sun to ashes. That was their taste of chanting Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
This is the gift that Srila Prabhupada has given us. He came to the West. One time, devotees asked Prabhupada, what is our qualification for getting entrance into Goloka Vrindavan? There are so many different spiritual paths. Teaching how to get mystic powers, how to improve one's material enjoyment, how to attain heavenly abodes, how to receive liberation from all suffering, how to merge into the eternal light of Brahman. But what Srila Prabhupada was giving, according to the Parampara, is the highest perfection of entering into Krishna's Lila in Goloka Vrindavan. What is our qualification to receive it? These are people who have no conception of God, no conception of morality, no conception of religious principles, never heard of Krishna before. And now they're on the royal road back home, back to Godhead. What is our qualification? Prabhupada humbly replied, you have no qualification. I have made your qualification. And it's true. His compassion. Srimad Bhagavatam explains the greatest service one can render that will please the Lord is to endure inconveniences to show compassion to others. And the highest compassion is compassion to the soul. To teach the yoga that connects the eternal soul back with Krishna. And to do that, time to time I meet Srila Prabhupada's son, Vrindavan Chandra Day, his youngest child. And he was one of 5 people who saw Prabhupada off on Friday the 13th of August. Friday the 13th of August 1965. As Prabhupada was just about to pour Java Duta. We just had a bag of cereal, his japa beads, an umbrella, a little bag of clothes, and some crates of books. Heart attacks, seasickness. When he reached New York, living in the Bowery, a ghetto, death threats, was robbed. He had a stroke, 70 years old. But but he never gave up. No one helped him anywhere. No substantial help. No encouragement from anywhere. His compassion. And Srila Prabhupada, if you read his Jaladuta prayers, it explains what is the heart of a Vaishnava. Absolute humility, complete dependence on the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Let me be your puppet, make me dance. And Prabhupada told that despite all obstacles and impediments, he had complete faith in the holy name of Krishna.